warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how's your day? I hope you have a good day. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Diva Nabilah Ahmad. I'm a political science student at Silwang University in 2022. Before I start my speech about the dark stigma that never goes away, I will present its outline. First, I will present how the dark stigma about women is. Second, discrimination is an obstacle to the women's movement. Third, an example of gender discrimination. Fourth, how do we change the negative stigma against women? The last one is conclusion. Now, let's start by discussing. This reminds me of how my family treated me at home. I was limited to doing the things I wanted just because I was a woman. Did you know? Women are often doubted, whether it's their potential, their education, their dreams, their success, even themselves. Negative stigma about women who are considered inferior to men confines their space for movement. Women are considered not able to have a rule outside of themselves, their nature, and their life. Not given the opportunity to explore themselves, not given the opportunity to have a higher education, not given the opportunity to become a leader, not given the opportunity to reach their dreams. Even sadly, many women are only in the second level under the control of men. Today, I'd like to help you understand about this patriarchy stigma that has existed since ancient time. Gender discrimination becomes an injustice with difference in attitude and treatment toward fellow human beings based only on gender. Until now, there are still women who have lost their freedom, whether it is the freedom to life, the freedom to dreams, the freedom to speak up because they are silent, and so on. The number of women who are victims of this stigma makes them hesitant to reach their dreams because of the assumptions that women who have advantage will compete with men's rules and will eliminate the nature that women should carry as a housewife. In fact, housework is not only women's job. It's better if men work together and take part in it. Dreams and roles, but can still be carried out without any obligation being realized. As you can see, we often hear the stereotype that women are weak. Why? Because they wear silence. For example, they are made as a victim who cannot do anything because if female victims speak up, the impact will be received on themselves, embraced, ridiculed, humiliated. After all, she was the victim. Kartini had fought for emancipation decades ago, for the liberation of women and for harmonizing the rights that were deprived of various aspects of life. She voiced emancipation so that women in the next generation can live freedom, can make their decisions according to their wishes without being based on patriarchy narrative. She is an emancipation figure who sparked the birth of gender equality and social class equality in Indonesia. Now, I'd like to move on to how we can raise awareness of discrimination like this. We must try to emphasize the internalization that women's issue must be fully supported through the system, policy, and inclusive programs. We not only provide space for women to develop their potential, but we must also try to eradicate the stigma of society that hinders women's movement. We must together spread the message that women can always be considered weak. In the second row, we have men who cannot have strong ambition to achieve their dreams. Indeed, in 2022, there have been many changes. Women can already cause what kind of future they want. However, women are still victims. What is happening is that women are victims of sexual harassment. I can conclude that freedom is the right of all human beings, including women. Safe living is the right of all human beings, including women. Education is the right of all human beings, and gender, including women. Leadership can be done by anyone who is capable, including women. Dreams can be owned by anyone, including women. Encouraging women and themselves to improve their equality and competence, we must try to break the stigma that considers women to be in the second strata on earth. Never be afraid to dream. Never give up to unrealized dreams. Make the earth a safe place for women, for all its people. For the country in the future, hopefully they can live in prosperity. Hopefully the right and meaning of free human being can be obtained regardless of gender. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.